you're going to spend on this game, spend responsibly. Use the Apptoid App Store. It's got all the best in-game purchases. They fight for market share with Apple and Google. That's why they offer these discounts. Use promo code MUSHY as seen above. And information of how to download this is in the description to the video as well as in the Discord.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Mushroom, and today I want to look at the Rush Shop. Which mount should you want to have? Which class do these mounts go with? And first, before we get to it, how do you get them? Basically, just do the Rush events and you look at the Rush ranking rewards and you get these. And you're going to need a minimum of 10 to get them. And then the other ones are money. So we'll look at the money ones first. So these are basically recycled mounts, I guess, or wingbacks, recycled items, because this was like the first, on my server, this was the first mount that was offered. I don't know if it's the same on every server or just is offered in here now. It was very good for a little while. And then, of course, like every game, they got to one up each one, right? Why would anybody buy anything that's equal? It's got to be slightly better all the time, so it's outdated. And this, I think, was the first wingback also. And this other stuff, this is just costumes, get 2% HP, whatever. So basically these you only get if you spend money. As you can see, I have 2 feather passes at the top left, and I'll probably never get any again unless they really, really add content to the game. It's just difficult to spend. Like if they had mage stuff, I would spend, but again, I really hate when I buy something and then they devalue it the next week, like they nerf it. So over here, let's look at the Rush items. So this one, this is, so in all honesty, it obviously probably is like the best Rush mount for the new Beast Tamers, but it originally came out and it was for warriors. There's, at the start of the game, when the game first got released, there was quite a few players who became really, really good warriors, and they would build up their pals, and they would just have so much HP, they would just stay alive and just crush archers with their pals. However, then mages got really strong and started to kill the warriors, and now hardly anyone plays as warrior. But people are playing as warrior a little bit. It's making a comeback. I'm going to do a video on that maybe tomorrow. So the reason why this is for warriors basically is the attack stun, or ignore stun. That's the most important part, because mages stun, mages kill warriors, so you want to hurt one of the things that warriors or mages have. But the other issue is most mages aren't using stun anymore. They're going skill crit and regen. So this one's a little outdated, but it never hurts to ignore stun. This one is for archers, increases base crit by 1% and crit damage by 5% per second, up to 20 and 100. This is a really good one for archers, and yeah, basically that's it. It's the best thing going for archers out of Rush mounts. There are some better ones, obviously, that have come out, like Cheetah's good for everybody, but hey, not everybody spends money, so if you're going to play free, this is what you're going to use as an archer. And this one is for mages, increase skill crit rate, after skill crit, boost attack. And there's better ones for mages also that are not in here, like I use the duck mount, because most of my matches are going to be like 30 seconds, and the duck over time just does such damage. But sometimes I'll be losing against an opponent, and I'll go back and I'll be like, you know what, why don't I try Cloud on them instead? And sometimes that'll be the little trick that works. Now, this one is a little confusing for most people. Increases attack for 10 seconds when HP drops below 80. Gains shield equal to 10% when HP drops below 60. And then reduces damage taken for 10 seconds when HP drops below 30. I've seen lots of warriors who use this. They own this one also for the ignore stun. And but then they use this one because warrior lasts a long time also, and as it's a long, slow battle, they want to get all these special powers as it goes on. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you use them for? And like, subscribe, leave a comment.